Ever wonder why Cool Cat has more street credibility than most of us? Well, it's because he's the only cat I know who has single-handedly saved an entire neighborhood from a bully. Yes, you heard it right, a cat. Not just any cat, but Cool Cat, the hero of our story. A feline paragon of virtue, a beacon of hope, and the ultimate foil to any neighborhood bully. So buckle up, folks, as we dive into the wonderfully bizarre world of Cool Cat Saves the Kids. What do you get when you cross a talking cat, a neighborhood bully, and a director who's clearly had too much catnip? Cool Cat Saves the Kids, that's what. This quirky gem of a movie is the brainchild of Derek Savage, making his feature-length directorial debut. Now, imagine a world where cats talk, bullies reign supreme, and the laws of nature seem to have taken a long vacation. This film is based on Savage's Cool Cat children's book series, and it takes us on an adventure that's nothing short of a wild ride. You've got Cool Cat, our feline hero with a penchant for justice, and a neighborhood bully who seems to have skipped all the how to be a good neighbor lessons. It's a storyline that leaves you questioning the very fabric of reality, but in a fun, I can't believe I'm watching this kind of way. If you thought Cats was a cinematic fever dream, wait until you get a load of this. So, what makes this movie a must-watch? Is it the Oscar-worthy acting, the riveting plot, or perhaps the realistic portrayal of a talking cat? Well, let's dive right in, shall we? To start with, the acting in Cool Cat Saves the Kids is, without a doubt, something you won't forget. Each performance is so beautifully over the top that it's impossible not to chuckle. The characters deliver their lines with such fervor and conviction that you'll find yourself wondering if you've accidentally stumbled into a parallel universe where everyone communicates in exaggerated gesticulations and flamboyant declarations. Now, onto the plot. Or should I say, the labyrinth of absurdity that is the storyline. The narrative takes us on a roller coaster ride of non sequiturs and random events that might leave you questioning the fabric of reality. But fear not, for amidst the chaos, there's a reassuring consistency in the form of Cool Cat's unwavering commitment to saving the day, no matter how nonsensical the threat. And speaking of Cool Cat, let's talk about the star of the show. Here we have a talking feline, who not only walks on two legs but also has a flair for fashion. Cool Cat is a larger-than-life character who, despite his many eccentricities, somehow becomes the voice of reason in this madcap world. His energy and enthusiasm are infectious, and you can't help but root for him, even as you're giggling at his antics. Now, when it comes to cinematic cats, we've seen some great ones. There's the sassy Puss in Boots, the cunning Cheshire Cat, and let's not forget the iconic Garfield. But none of them quite match the unique charm of Cool Cat. Imagine if Garfield decided to give up lasagna and become a life coach. That's Cool Cat for you. A feline motivational speaker with a heart of gold and a wardrobe to match. In this world where cats give pep talks and bullies can be defeated by dance-offs, you might find yourself letting go of logic and just going with the flow. After all, it's not every day that you come across a movie that is so unapologetically outrageous. But amidst the hilarity, there's also a heartwarming message about kindness, courage, and standing up to bullies. And while it's delivered in the most unconventional way, it's a message that resonates, especially with the younger audience. So, is Cool Cat Saves the Kids a cinematic masterpiece? Well, that's debatable, but it's certainly a spectacle of whimsy and absurdity that will keep you entertained. And let's face it, in a world where cats can talk, anything is possible. In all fairness, the movie does teach kids a valuable lesson. Always trust a talking cat over your common sense. So how does Cool Cat Saves the Kids stack up against other cinematic masterpieces? Well, let's dive into that, shall we? In the grand tradition of assessing fine art, I've decided to employ a rather novel rating system for this movie. Forget stars, thumbs up or down, or the usual percentage scales. We're talking about a film featuring an anthropomorphic feline, so it only seems fitting that we rate it in terms of hairballs. Yes, you heard that correctly, hairballs. Now, if we were to consider a pristine, hairball-free experience as the pinnacle of cinematic brilliance, Cool Cat Saves the Kids might not exactly make the cut. In fact, I'd say it coughs up a solid 5 out of 5 hairballs. But don't be fooled by this tongue-in-cheek rating. This isn't to say that the film is a total catastrophe. Far from it. It's charmingly quirky, with moments that are so absurdly hilarious, you can't help but chuckle. There's a certain level of innocent fun and silliness that's reminiscent of Saturday morning cartoons. In comparison to other children's movies, it's a unique beast. It doesn't have the sophistication of Pixar, nor the heart-tugging emotional depth of Disney. But what it does have is its own brand of zany charm and an undeniable sense of fun. So, on a scale of Cat in the Hat to Lion King, I'd say this movie is a solid Garfield. So there you have it, folks. The cinematic gem that is Cool Cat Saves the Kids. A film so brimming with eccentricity that it's hard to keep a straight face. From our furry hero's unique take on problem solving to the riotously funny situations he finds himself in, this movie is truly a roller coaster of hilarity. It's the sort of film where you'll find yourself scratching your head one moment and laughing out loud the next. The charm of Cool Cat Saves the Kids lies in its absurdity and the joyous spirit with which it delivers its message. It's a film that doesn't take itself too seriously, and neither should we. It's a delightful, if somewhat unconventional romp through the world of Derek Savage's imagination. So go ahead and give it a watch. Embrace the silliness, laugh at the ridiculousness, and most importantly, have fun. Remember, folks, in the immortal words of Cool Cat, it's cool to be a cat, especially if you're saving kids from bullies.